guys, it's Mrs. Paulk. Today we're going to be going ahead and talking about observations and inferences. This set of notes is going to go directly on page 6 of your notebook. So please copy down all of the information on these two slides, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to start talking about that. So first off, what is an observation? It's using your 5 senses to take note of and observe your surroundings. So the 5 senses that we use are touch, sight, smell, hearing, and taste. So when we're making observations, we use all 5 of those. You do this every single day without even knowing it. We are going to go ahead and go over a few examples. You don't have to write them down or anything. So let's say you're in a classroom and you see students, they have their notebooks out, they're writing, they're looking at the board. Those are all observations. You see the students, you can see them writing, you might feel the temperature of the classroom. So those are all examples of observations that you might make within a classroom. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Continue when you're ready. An inference is when you make an assumption or prediction about something that you observe. After you make an observation, you usually make an inference about what is going on. So if you see a baby crying, you might infer that it's hungry, it needs a diaper change, maybe it misses its parents, or maybe it's tired. So those are all inferences when you make an observation and then you kind of guess what that observation is telling you. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Continue when you're ready. So in class, what we did is you guys had a set of 3 pictures, and I'm going to show you those pictures individually. We put them on page 7 of your notebook. We cut them out along the dotted line, pasted them in horizontally. Underneath of each of the pictures, we're going to go ahead and talk about some observations that we see. You're going to write those observations, and then after we write the 3 sets of observations, you'll write a story making inferences about your observations. So let's go ahead and get started. Your first picture looks like this. I'd like you to take a moment and see what you observe. If you notice, there are 2 sets of footprints. We know that for sure. So we have 1 set, 2 set. We also notice that 1 set is smaller and the second set is bigger. If we look at the first set, it looks like it is walking throughout. If we look at the second set, it looks like the animal or creature is starting to walk and then starts to pick up its pace. These are all observations. It is something that we are seeing. Go ahead and make your observations and record them below the picture. If we look at the second picture of the set, you'll see that the smaller footprints get mixed in with the larger footprints, and it looks like there's chaoticness between the 2 things because the footprints are no longer in a neat fashioned order. We cannot say that they are fighting, dancing, whatever. We don't know. That would be an inference. What I can tell you is that through an observation is that the footprints are now mixed together, it is chaotic, and there are still 2 sets of footprints, 1 big, 1 small. For your third set of observations, you'll notice that there is only 1 set of footprints, and they are the large set of footprints. There is nothing else that we can observe from this picture. After you make your observations, let's go ahead and ignore most of these instructions. We already pasted these into your notebook. Right below it, not to the left, we're going to write a short story about these footprints. So now you're going to go ahead and make inferences about the footsteps. Please continue writing your story at the bottom of page 7. Go on to page 8 if you need to, but please do not exceed page 8. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in class. Bye.